This is Rapids, and so hours after Jay-Z announced that he is now suing his accuser and the lawyer, now the accuser is stepping back up and saying that she was intimidated to drop the lawsuit. So this is what some people are concerned about. They said maybe just leave it alone at this point for Jay-Z. You know, he got the victory. You know what I'm saying? Now leave it alone. Some people are saying, because this could go left. You never know. They start getting discovery. They start looking more into it. This is getting the case back into the courtroom. The judge already approved Jay-Z's lawsuit against Busby, and I guess the accuser is also part of the lawsuit. Not confirmed about that yet, but it sounds like the accuser possibly is part of the lawsuit. I don't even know for sure because she don't got no money. So I don't know what you can sue her for at this point. Because I know Busby, though, he can definitely sue, and that's what's the official news is. But now the accuser is stepping up and saying she was intimidated and she was left terrified, and that's why she dropped the lawsuit. She's saying this hours after Jay-Z had already said he was about to sue them. So this is going to be interesting because with the Jane Doe accuser now recanting her reasons for dropping the case, and I believe this was dropped with prejudice. I'm not sure though, because Busby actually tried to refile in the state of New York, and New York denied him. It's like New York got Jay-Z's back. Jay-Z's still official in the industry, and they're not gonna let Busby file as a New York lawyer to pursue that lawsuit any further. I don't know if any other lawyer can pick up this lawsuit or anything, but I'm not sure if this was dropped with prejudice or not. I can't remember those details, but I mean, this is going to be interesting because they said they dropped it. Now they're saying that there's another celebrity, I guess a woman, I guess they're calling Celebrity B, that might be involved in this case now. I mean, there's ways to possibly reveal who that was. People are speculating who was Celebrity B. Was it Jennifer Lopez? Was it, who knows who Celebrity B is? And so, at this point, she's just trying to capitalize off this and say, hey, they forced her to drop the lawsuit, the accuser wants to say. And she's even saying that someone went to her home. She said she was confronted outside of her home by two individuals identifying themselves as investigators. And so she said one was working for Jay-Z's attorneys or something. So she's trying to now say that there's people who confronted her to drop the lawsuit and forced her, So TMZ looked into this and they confirmed that this Jane Doe actually did file a legal document in response to Jay-Z's lawsuit. And this is where a lot of this information is coming from, is from this legal document. And she's defending her original accusations and saying Jay-Z is bullying her into retracting her story. She claims that her initial lawsuit stemmed from the fear of retaliation. Her initial dropping of her lawsuit stemmed from fear of retaliation from Jay-Z and his supporters. So, yeah, this is what she's out here saying in legal documents. And she's saying that she is also concerned about being publicly identified and how that would make her situation worse, because she's saying people already were trying to get at her for that initial lawsuit. So when she was confronted outside of her home, allegedly, she's saying that those people were actually questioning whether she was being paid by Busby to come forward with these accusations. And so why didn't she call the police or anything being confronted like that? I guess she's saying she's too afraid now to, continue with this case after that encounter. And she's saying she was left, like I said, intimidated and terrified by Jay-Z, she's saying. So she's also questioning how these individuals that confronted her outside of her home were able to identify her. She's wondering, how did that even happen? Because she was supposed to have been anonymous this whole time. So how did they get her name and I guess apparently her address? They got her location. So she was saying that she's now in distress, and she alleges that her parents were similarly approached by these investigators, asking about her attorney and her claims, and questioning if, just had questions for her. And so, I mean, I believe that, I don't know, this is a crazy story at this point, because if she dropped those lawsuits because of this intimidation, like she's saying, well, I don't know, that's just a crazy thing to be accusing. Where's her evidence of that? And now she's putting out legal documents. So this girl is really going there with this case. She's really trying to say that she was intimidated. This is going to be not a good look if this case continues and then discovery starts happening and all that. So I don't know, probably would have been best at this point to just stay quiet and keep it moving. He could have just done that. Jay-Z could have just done that, and this would have been all over. Now this case is going to be back in the news, and maybe it'll get to the point where the woman, Celebrity B, might be identified. And so with this going to court, I don't know. This is just, I don't know if this is going to be the best look for Jay-Z. We'll see if this gets settled out of court. A lot of cases get settled out of court before it even gets to trial. That'd be the best case scenario for Jay-Z, is if Buzz B just folds and just pays out Jay-Z, or he might be stubborn and continue this and reject any type of settlement and demand a trial. And then at that point, you got discovery, you got cross-examination, you got all types of stuff that can go down now, and this could drag out for another 2 years or something, And then the story's going to be back in the news for another 2 years with Jay-Z suing Buzz B, and then now they're responding with legal documents, and this is going to be public record now and all that. So I don't know if that was the best decision for Jay to, but when you're innocent, you're innocent. I mean, that's the thing, if you didn't do it, I understand where Jay-Z's coming from. It's like he's saying that they tarnished his reputation and he lost the bag off of this whole thing with these accusations. He's saying he lost millions of dollars. So he's trying to basically say that he had no choice but to sue because it really affected him in his career, and deals were abandoned. He lost a bag off of this whole thing. So he's going ahead and saying that he needs to sue Buzz B to make a point to never go against him again. And we'll see what comes of this. I'll keep y'all updated as more information comes available. I'm going to leave some links for you in the comment section. Make sure you like the video. Let's get over 100 likes on this video. Also, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow Rap HITZ on all social media platforms. All links are in the comment section and description box. I'm out of here.